Hello sir, my name is Arun Patil. I am from collegeowner.com. A very warm welcome to our interview series which is called Thoughts on Education, where we interview with the various dignitaries such as owners, VCs, principals, and student teachers. Before I proceed with this interview, I would request you to give brief reflection about yourself. Sir.
Okay. Namaste. My name is Professor Arun Patil, and I have been working here in this institute for the last 14 years. Presently, I am the Dean of AMDC for our specialized program EMBA. Prior to that, for 27 years, I was in the corporate world, LIC, ICICI Prudential, Kotak Mahindra, and then I wanted to give back to the society, to the nation, by shaping the futures of hundreds and thousands of students. That's why I have been here for the last 14 years, and it has been a wonderful, soul-enriching experience.
It was really nice knowing about you and your experience, sir. So my first question is, you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. So what keeps you connected with the education sector, sir? And how has been your experience so far with this activity?
Yes, actually, if I may say, education runs in my blood because my father was a principal. So after the corporate life, I actually wanted to give back to the society. What I thought was that whatever we have received, the knowledge, the expertise, the skills, the attitudes, why do I carry it upstairs? Instead of that, why not give it back and share it with this Gen Z, the latest generation, which in my opinion needs that tremendously. That is number one. And number two, I personally feel that all human beings have tremendous potential. And if they are only guided properly, if they are only encouraged appropriately, then they can flower and contribute to the nation.
Being the Dean of MET AMDC, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the students, sir?
Yes, as a dean, I am responsible for academic excellence and academic rigor. As you know, the reputation of a management school depends upon four factors: the faculty, the students, the syllabus, and the pedagogy of the institute. So my basic job as a dean is to ensure that there is very high level of quality and rigor in all these four components. As a dean, I also deliver certain sessions, which is a unique feature of our program, like life management, life skills, business ethics. And apart from this, I personally believe that individual counseling, individual tutoring and mentoring is the need of this generation. So that role also I am performing as a dean for the last few years.
How do you strategize about the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration of your institute?
Yes, I believe that the world has changed in the last 20 years as much as it has never changed in the previous 2000 years. Similarly, in the next 10 years, it is going to change dramatically. We all know what are the factors behind this: technology, trade, travel, etc. But the speciality of our program is that it is in tune with the changing times. We don't have a fixed syllabus. In fact, year after year after year, we have been going on changing the syllabus so that it is perfectly in tune with what is the requirement of the current year. And strategy, as far as strategy is concerned, of course, there is social media, then there are the normal ways of publicizing the course. But I personally believe, out of my experience, that WOM, word of mouth, is the best publicity for our course. So to take care of our existing students and to make them the proponents of our course has been our main strategy so far.
How do you help your students to cope up with the competition being so high in outside the world?
Yes, again, as I said, we don't only want to create managers or we don't only want to create technocrats, but we want to make them complete human being, a holistic human being. Therefore, we have a lot of additional modules that we deliver to our students as compared to the rest of the management institutes. As I mentioned again, the life management skills, the emotional quotient, the social style, stress management, these are the subjects which are not there in the syllabus of MBA. But we try to give them this. Apart from this, we also give them continuous training in GD, PI, and also aptitude test so that they are ready for the corporate world. And all our alumni will tell you that these are the courses which help them the most actually.
What are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general or for the MET AMDC specifically?
Yes. In general, if I may mention, the entry of foreign university is a threat that is looming on our nation. Plus, the MBA course as such, the charm and the glamour of it is dwindling, that I have noticed in the last 14 years. AI, that is artificial intelligence, and technology are also going to be very huge challenges for these kind of institutes. But in my opinion, MET still has certain very strong features which will help us to definitely get over these challenges.
What makes MET a compelling choice for prospective students?
I would mention 2-3 factors. Number one, the brand. The name brand MET is known in the industry for last 25 years now. Secondly, our geographical location, which is so convenient for students to come into it. We also believe that we have certain things which are so unique to our college. A very high level, excellent infrastructure, excellent facilities and the faculties which come from the industry. We have also word of mouth publicity, as I mentioned. We have world of music, we have sports, we have gymnastics, we have utsav, and thus people when they leave after 2 years, they go back not only with knowledge but wonderful memories about our institute.
What is the standout feature of your program?
Our standout feature is that though it is an autonomous program, we have 100% placement. The program is running for the last 25 years and there has not been a single candidate who was not placed, despite being an autonomous program, because that is what is the need of the industry.
What sets MET apart from other education institutes?
I believe that MET's brand and MET's reputation, which is basically spread by our alumni, that is word of mouth, is the biggest thing that we have in this industry. And that is why when we ask the proposed interviewers, why do you choose MET? They say, sir, because we have heard from the alumni and our other seniors that it's an outstanding institution. So that is what I believe sets MET apart.
Why would you recommend students to join MET?
I would say to them, in today's technological world, we don't need only technocrats. We need human beings with human touch. And when you come here and spend your 2 years here, we will make you a complete human being. That is our promise to the students.
Any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students?
Yes, 2-3 general suggestions. From my experience of again 14-15 years and the corporate world, I would say that technology is becoming a big threat to us today, particularly for this younger generation. So I would advise them to become the master of technology and not the slave of technology. Spending 5-7 hours on social media is definitely not an appropriate thing. Number two, in this changing world, they have to continuously upgrade themselves. Otherwise, they will become dinosaurs, as we know. Number three, they must read. And when I say read, not technology again, but the books. Because readers are leaders and leaders are readers. This has already been proved. And my last message to them will be, the world is going to change tremendously. However, human factor, human beings will remain the most important. So they must retain their humanity at any cost and anyhow, because that's the only way to take the mankind forward.
It was a pleasure talking to you and interviewing your thoughts on education, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Namaste and God bless you.